Hi, I'm Lex Sisney. I'm a CEO coach at Organizational Physics. How do you choose the right strategy? The answer is you gotta have a good map. For example, I'm in Los Angeles right now. Let's say I wanted to get to New York. What would I do? First, I'd have to understand where I'm at. Look at the map. Here's where I am now. I need to take one step in the right direction and then the next step. I might want to be in New York, but I'm in Los Angeles. The same thing is true for strategy. You need to recognize where you're at, and that dictates what your next set of moves need to be. Now, a great strategy map has these three components. The first is the product lifecycle. These are the assets, the goods and services you make available for sale. The next is the market lifecycle. The market lifecycle represents the types of customers that you're selling to. The third element is the execution lifecycle. The execution lifecycle is your organization's capabilities to develop products for your customers. Now, all three of these life cycles need to be in alignment. If one of them is out of alignment, you're executing on the wrong strategy. So let's look at the strategy map. The top row is your product lifecycle. When you're developing your products, the first thing you need to do is pilot it, then nail it, then scale it, then milk it, or at any time, kill it. Now, you need to be doing each of those things in sequence to a certain type of customer or the market lifecycle. For instance, when you're piloting the product, you want to make sure that you're piloting it for innovator type of customers. And when you're nailing the product, you want to make sure that you're doing it for early adopter type of customers. And when you get into scale mode, that's when you're servicing early majority customers. These are customers that want every feature and function under the sun, high quality product, full solution set. If you ever get to the point where you're milking a product, well, you're doing that for laggard or late majority customers, the kind of customers who are always late to the party and they only buy things when there's a commodity. Now, you also have the execution lifecycle that you need to do this within. So just get a sense of this. When you're piloting a product for innovators, innovators are the kind of customers that get excited by a vision. They want to collaborate because they see the world the same way you do. Well, you want a lot of innovation in that business unit. You wouldn't want to smother that business unit with a lot of bureaucracy or processes, right? You need a lot of flexibility there. And when you're nailing the product for early adopter customers, these are customers that have a pressing need. They want the product now. They want their pain solved now. They're not willing to spend a lot of money, but they don't care if you're a Fortune 500 firm or a startup. They have a pain point. They want it solved. Now notice in that business unit, you need a force there that's all about meeting customer needs, right? You've stopped ideating so much. You've shifted into, holy crap, we got to solve this customer pain point. Let's go. Let's get it solved now. Now, as you come out of late nail it stage, what needs to happen is that you're systematizing how you sell, service, and deliver so you can do so profitably and you have high quality, repeatable work. And that's in the business unit now. You need to marry up that drive to produce results. You need to systematize how you sell, service, and deliver. And if you can do that, that's what creates quality, efficiency, and profitability in the business. Now, into scale it mode, what happens is you can now, on that platform, you can start to innovate once again. And your goal is perpetual renewal. As you develop new products for new markets, the execution lifecycle needs to change so that that new business unit that's giving birth to something new is innovative once again. So how do you work this? Well, you look at the map and you start with the product lifecycle and you put your business unit on the map relative to that product lifecycle. So for example, let's say that you're innovating a product. You want to make sure that you're doing it for innovator type of customers. Put your business unit on the map there. It tells you exactly what your next move needs to be, which is to nail it for early adopter type of customers. Shift into producing mode, meet those customer needs, establish credibility, prove that you solve the core customer pain, and from there, you can go into the next lifecycle stage.